Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa. Welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I will be your captain today. I'll have a co captain, but you'll have to stick around and find out who that is. First and foremost, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I need you to press that like button down below. If you're already subscribed to the show, set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content. And go on and press that like button while you're at it. Queens and kings, on the agenda today, we have face card never declines. Okay. Alexis K. Tyler has done a reading on Shirley Strawberry's allegations following the husband's arrest. And we are going to peel back this case like an onion. We have a lot to get into. Make sure you guys go over and follow AlexisKTyler.com, psychic medium, medical intuitive, tarot reader, and she also has an altar. If you guys would like to bless the altar with food, flowers, candles, you can definitely hit her up at www.alexisKtyler.com. I know that Nipsey Hussle, Jackie O, and a lot more visit Alexis K. Tyler's altar. So, with all due respect, let's get into it because there is a lot of lies going on. Women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that cash app. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for definitely coming back. Let's go ahead and do our royal roll call. We have Courtney Hampton in the building. Hello, royal, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for definitely coming by. And you all know that this is a disclaimer. Let's go ahead and get into our disclaimer, and then we can roll on over into the content. So, without further ado, disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, personal use tips and balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. Okay. Well, as I was digging, mhm, because Alexis K. Tyler, face card never declines. I mean, get into it. Okay. And I want you guys to come by later this evening because I will do an exclusive with Alexis K. Tyler. She's a medical intuitive psychic medium, Jackie O, the truth untold. We are going to communicate with Jackie O in the underworld. So if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you set your notifications and we will be live tonight. Okay. Now let's get into the reason that we are here. And that is because of Shirley Strawberry, right? If you all know, we have been covering this story with Shirley Strawberry and her husband, Ernesto, aka Ernest L. Williams. And it's been a lot of controversy out here in these streets about, why is it that he can't be around the animals? Why is it that he can't be around the children? Well, Alexis K. Tyler is definitely going to break that down. Okay, so let's go ahead and put up our banner. Okay, And Kim G is definitely in the building. Royal roll call. Kim G says, Alexis. Yes, 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 absolutely. Ariel Summers is in the building, our royal member. Says, hello, Goddess Queen Tulsa. And listen here, guys, my name is Goddess Queen Tulsa, but for branding, Queen Tulsa is trademarked. And so I have to go with the channel with Queen Tulsa, but definitely refer to me as Goddess Queen Tulsa. Now, without further ado, I did do some research. So I don't know if you guys know about the popular radio host, Ricky Smiley and Ebony Steele. She was on the Smiley morning show, and I believe she was on V103, if memory serves me correctly. Well, you probably want to know, well, why are you bringing up Ebony Steele, Queen Tulsa? Well, good question. The reason why I'm bringing up Ebony Steele is because Ebony Steele had dated, mhm, had dated Ernesto Williams, right? Ebony Steele actually dated Ernesto before he had gotten with Shirley. So this is my thing. When we talk about Ernesto and his business, I mean, he was in the business of he had a 24-hour barber shop. He catered to the upscale, and he has ties into the industry, correct? And so when we talk about when we talk about the crimes and the mm, just the behavior of her husband, I want to take you guys back to the proposal that Shirley Strawberry had received. She was on the radio show, and there was a guy on the other line. It was her boo, Ernesto, right? And so there was this proposal. You know, she's on the phone and she's talking to the caller, and it's her husband or her boyfriend at the time. And so, without further ado, I'm not going to over chat. Let's get into Shirley Strawberry's proposal live on the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Is Ernesto. And this is your birthday, Shirley. And Ernesto is here. For those of you that's listening, a man is walking in the room right now.
Oh my God.
Are you
Who
ready?
there?
Hi, honey.
Yeah, I'm here, Ernesto. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
What the hell going on when I'm not there?
Wait.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, honey.
You all right?
Oh my God.
It's your day.
What the hell?
Shut up.
Love you.
I love you too.
What the hell?
Shut up.
Got one more thing for you.
For me?
Yes. Hang up. Calm down. Hang up.
He just
Hold on.
he just showed Shirley a diamond ring.
Yeah.
Will you marry me?
What?
I will marry you. Oh my God.
Hold on.
Huh?
Who the hell is Ernesto? Who is Alfredo?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go, girl.
Oh, let me just say this. It just seemed staged. Why did he still have the phone up to his ear? I mean, I'm just really not understanding. I'm just looking at how they met, the energy, and trying to see how she didn't know. And did he inform her, correct? Because as we can see from the beginning of their relationship, he was charming. Oh, he came with flowers and oh, it's your birthday and let me propose. Well, listen, I'm not feeling it. Because when we talk about the past, I want to rewind right quick before we just really jump into the news, right? Let me rewind and take you somewhere else before we get into the Alexis K. Tyler, psychic medium, medical intuitive, tarot reader. Honey, she does it all. Face card never declines. But here's some content that I want you guys to hear, okay? Ernesto was engaged to another popular radio host, which is Ebony Steele. And I'll post her photo on the community wall after this live. Okay, let's get into the content. Now let's get into this, you guys. Prior to Ernesto meeting and marrying Shirley Strawberry, he dated another popular radio co-host. Do you guys remember this famous radio duo? Okay, that is Ricky Smiley and Ebony Steele. Y'all, these two were hilarious back in the day. Paternity Tuesdays was absolutely everything. And if you didn't know, Ricky Smiley actually got his start in radio through Steve Harvey. Ricky talks about it on his show till this day, that Steve taught him everything he knows. Okay, so as we are uncovering the story, we are going to give you the straight up facts. And speaking of the straight up facts, let's go over here to Alexis K. Tyler. Alexis K. Tyler did a reading on the couple. Okay. This is the couple right here. So let's go ahead and bring up that reading and let's tune in and see what it is that we are going to find out new. Okay. Actually, let me go ahead and I'm going to start the video and then I'll place the link in the chat so you guys can go over and watch the full video.
You know, and I might start with something small like some bread or a dessert or something and make sure.
Here we're going to start this over.
Good morning, whatever you all like to say, respect and blessings to everybody that is under the sound of my voice. Welcome to this segment of AKT Celebrity Reads. I'm your host, Alexis K. Tyler. I just got up. It's a me day. Resting. I've been cooking since last week. And I enjoyed every moment of it. And blessed to have people ask me for my food and try it and enjoy basically the soul of me, the soul food. And good morning, babies. Good morning, everybody. Grand rising. Beautiful queens, beautiful kings, beautiful empress, emperor. It's good to feel you, to see you here. People ask me, and I'm sorry, I just don't. I have to learn how to pack it properly to make sure it's secure because I would not want you to get something overnighted to you and they shifted the package or the temperature.
Okay, so what Alexis is talking about now is she cooks food for the altar for the ancestors, and a lot of people are asking for plates. So she has to do a little bit more studying on how to ship the food. So let's get into it.
Get on camera and say bad things about me, something that I cannot control. Once you get it, or if they are late, or if it got warm, I can't do that. You know, and I might start with something small like some bread or a dessert or something and make sure I just have to learn the procedure and get the right equipment to send it to you. And again, I don't charge for my food at this time. I'm an amateur, I'm practicing, so I don't charge. What I do is ask for donation to cover the food cost. And of course, you have to cover the food shipping and cover my time and my energy, because it takes me a while to prepare food because I do a lot of my food fresh. Now, sometimes if I see a dessert or something I like, especially because I cook my greens from scratch, my veggies, my rices, my meats, and sometimes like that's gonna take hours to cook. Like I still gotta do Nipsey's food because he likes for me to pre-marinate his things, and he gives me. So I had to try to do things, but if I'm gonna do it, part of life, and you're still talking about legs, you still. He isn't hiding legal things. He got dirt on him. And I know my readings sound crazy. They are for entertainment purposes only. What I'm saying, and when I say something about someone, if I know them personally, if I've engaged them, I will say so. If I don't, which I do not know Shirley Strawberry, I do not know her husband, Ernest. These are things I'm seeing in the spirit. I'm speaking to people on the other side. Let me tell you something I thought was quite interesting yesterday, but I wanted to come on because even though I had been standing up on my feet all day, walking around, it was like 1 or 2 before I went to sleep. I'm still wired. I'm wide awake. I had to relax myself. I didn't even feel tired because when I'm cooking for someone and I love it, it's like, it excites me. People be like, "Ooh, I'm tired, I'm wore out." It excited me. And I wanted to come on and do the reading last night. But then I said, no, get some rest and see how you feel. Some things that are so controversial to me that I pick up, I'm going to say about somebody. I like to sit on them because I'm like, oh my God, that cannot be true. Maybe I'm getting the wrong thing. Let me sit with this. And so I sat with it all day yesterday. The day before, it came across my mind when I looked at some news articles and listened to this. And when I was listening to some news about the facts that Shirley Strawberry is in Atlanta, I don't know if she's from Atlanta, but her and her husband live here. And her husband has been in jail, I think, since last year, but nobody knew about this. She works on the Steve Harvey show. She partners with him. He got dirt on his hands, too, from what I'm saying. His wife is dirty and messy and tricky and treacherous as hell. He's done them money schemes or investment schemes. See, but Steve is sneaky with his shit. He knew about Cheryl Strawberry. It's a rumor. I don't know if it's confirmed. If he has something to do with introducing her to her husband, Ernesto William, or if he knew Ernesto and he isn't hiding legal things about him and his wife. Steve Harvey's wife is basically very cunning, very sneaky, very shrewd, a big liar, and know how to manipulate men for money, and taught her daughter to be the same way. But when you really get down to it and look at it, that's what the entertainment industry is about. A lot of trickery, illusion, deception to lure you in. It's a lot of predators and con artists in there. And Steve Harvey knows about this, but he's going to back up from this and see he dirty. And the way he did his first wife is real dirty and took her money and around here cheating on.
You know what? That is a good point that Alexis is saying because, about Steve Harvey, his behavior, and even his relationships with his children. His biological children, they feel a way because the way that he did their mom, the way that he does them, and the way that he praises Lori Harvey, like those aren't his biological children. He just married Majorie, and are we surprised that he adopted the children? Are we really surprised? How you doing? Are you surprised? Let's get into it.
His wife and messing around with different women, telling lies, abusing his wife, abusing his children, neglecting them, being on the road for fame and fortune, sold his soul. And he's just a very duplicitous type of person, a liar. So this man, Ernesto Williams, is a dirty, lying, sneaky, manipulative narcissist, just like Steve Harvey. Even this strawberry lady is a narcissist and a liar, pretending to be something she not, and a sell her soul for fame and fortune, and sell her soul and her behind and mouth, and cover her ears like one of the three blind monkeys, see no, hear no, speak no, and open her booty hole for a damn nigga. She knew. She trying to act like she didn't know, and she quiet. She knew this man was a child molester and a pedophile, allegedly. And like children, he is a part of a multi-million-dollar sex trafficking ring, selling children and prostituting children to bikers and other organizations and agencies down here in Atlanta that go all the way up nationwide through this underground pipeline to pump these children through and pimp these children and drugging up through LA and even overseas. This is what the spirit is telling me, with men and women help him prostitute, beat, abuse, and neglect. It's women's in this shit that doing this to these children. And these little girls, and a lot of these men, like a order, like you ordering a meal through Uber Eats, ordering these children, prostituting and using and selling drugs and using these drugs in this pipeline. And I see some heavy activity down in Miami and parts of Florida with him, because Cheryl Strawberry husband got a lover on the side, a woman that helped him con people. Oh, this, God, Jesus. This man is into so much shit. He dealing with people in real estate and mortgages, brokering, doing fake deeds, laughing and talking with people, talking about he want to help them invest and show them to be a multi-millionaire like him, and brag about who his wife is and Steve Harvey and all these celebrities that he know. And it's a private celebrity ring that let him do that to lure people in, because a lot of these celebrities ain't making the money you think they making, or they getting a lot of taxes on it, a lot of percentages taken out of it. They don't own the rights to all they show or anything that they do. So they constantly hustling on the low, but they want to be famous, so they don't say anything about it. They do the dirty shit on the low, and Steve Harvey's up with that shit. They got chains of titles hooked from the owner, where they done trick the owner at their house, forge the contracts to sell and invest, so people put up their house for collateral and to invest with him, and then he'll say, you owe me, you didn't pay everything back, so since you didn't pay me back, you're gonna have to give me your house, or put me on the deed to it, or I can help you get a loan, deal with contractors that'll reconstruct this property if you buy it, and I help you invest in it, and it'll be yours, but then have his name on their contract, have 2 fucking contracts, a hidden contract, and deal with enforcers. Well, this is gonna happen to you, that's gonna happen to you if you don't give me this house, if you don't sign this over. We'll jam them up and jam up the interest and the prices.
Well, Alexis, when we speak about jamming up, I mean, he has done robberies, or allegedly have committed robberies, according to court records. Jamming up, stick ups. I mean, this man is known for carrying a firearm. Okay. It was a POW that they found, machine POW. Okay. So when we talk about a stick up, I say, Alexis, you're on.
Shit, they own it. So it's some people that can't get out of it, scandal, and then something happens to them because he'll get with somebody that's dumb and naive and trusting him with these mortgages and these real estate agents. So they'll make a dummy company up, say they're a lawyer, say they're a real estate agent, damn lying, Ain't no lawyer licensed in the state of Georgia or nowhere else. Ain't no real estate agent licensed in the state of Georgia or anywhere else. Will come on people that don't know no better and pull up some fake copies. Then went down there on Kinko and went on one of these sites to get these contracts, and then have people jammed up in some shit that ain't even real. Yeah, I'm taking a loan out on your house, I'm financing it. I got these people that come over here and handle this for you and do business with you. This is my lawyer, this is my real estate agent, this is my contractor, and all them people be lying. Then go down there to the courthouse and register them deeds and take them people's house, or even if they didn't sell it to them, it's a way you can go down there and look at people's deeds and copy it and sign it over to yourself or your corporation or someone else. I'm seeing him, Cheryl Strawberry husband, and this woman that he go with squat in people's house, take their house, line, rent a house. They say they don't pay rent, but see, that's the only thing is they then try to own those houses and resell them houses, and have done this. People thinking it's theirs and they don't know the chain of the deed, the history of the deed, and the deed is dirty and has a lot of debts on it. Him and this woman don't care. They basically sold their soul. And that's what I was telling y'all, trying to explain when I said this season is female harvesting season, blood and organ harvesting season with these children and with these adults. And those people are still in the entertainment industry, even though he's not directly on television. He's married to a celebrity. He's in that energy, and they sicked him on Cheryl Strawberry. Cheryl Strawberry's daughter even said he molested her children. Either touched her and her children, or you touch her and touch the children. They're also a part of this case. And she ain't saying nothing. They're trying to keep her name out of the court documents, but it's in there. Or they're trying to suppress them or have.
Well, let's talk about it. I mean, you're married to a guy. I'm pretty sure you know his past, right? Have you been to jail before? Because these are things that are coming out, right? He's been in jail and in and out of jail since the 80s, right? Let's talk about it. Hello? Can you not call me? I am on a live show. Can you not call me? I'm on a live show, ma'am. Okay, I don't know who that was. All right. So when we talk about his past, and some women love a bad boy. It's just something about a bad boy, that gets away with something, Oh, you know how to hustle, you got to grind to you. Oh, and then you know how to smooth talk, right? Let's talk about it. Let's get into
the file seal. She don't want no publicity around her husband Ernesto Williams' arrest and then be connected to her. But your hands is dirty. You know about his fetishes with them children. A lot of these women marry these men and they do this to get in these women's pocket and to be celebrities and get seen. But them women know a lot of times them men don't even like them, or they gay, or they bisexual, or they like little children. And they have these pedophile networks because it's a lot of these celebrities in Atlanta and all these other states in LA and go around the world, and they secret delicacy on the menu is children's. And it's a lot of celebrities are not going to publicly stand up to support him and not going to privately support him. That's not going to give him no money or nothing. They're pulling back from him because they don't want, all these cockroaches don't want the light shined on them, and the police and the investigators start looking at them because he was peddling this shit to these celebrities. And a lot of these pedophiles, I'm talking about different races of people with money and influences, and some may not as much, having sex parties with these children and drug party and drugging them because they don't want them to remember. And a lot of these women, even their parents, know or are part of this and will sell their children because it's a celebrity or somebody rich and famous. That's what I didn't want to say. That's been coming to me about Cheryl Strawberry and her husband. She just as dirty as him. And see, her and Steve Harvey is and they secret lawyers and real treacherous, dirty motherfuckers in the industry. They trying to figure out how to get this man out of the country or pump and dump everything Cheryl Strawberry know to make him the fall guy and stab and destroy him like he been doing her, and she sit there and let that shit go on so to make it look like she didn't know she was the victim, poor woman, married to this man that done fucked her over and used and abused her. Hell, she might be like Steve, come out with a book, go do the TV tour and talk about, healing women and sharing her life, her experience with women, not because you want to, but because you forced to, because you don't want to lose your career and have to start over at her age and be implicated or possibly be arrested and have charges filed against her and her reputation ruined forever, knowing you aided and abetted a goddamn pedophile and let him touch on people and women and little children in your goddamn family. See, they trying to put a spin on this now, how she can come up and make her money off of her alleged pain and suffering from having this predator and this narcissist and con artist and liar in her bed that she legally married to, that got another woman that he been scamming and scheming with, that she gonna say she didn't know anything about. And I'm telling you, she got the devil on her soul too. She got blood on her hand and dirt on her hand because she done sat here and undercover reap the benefits of what he has done, the sins he committed against the souls of children and the souls of grown people that trusted them and looked up to them because he got money and he married to a celebrity and hang with these celebrities. So they want to be in that energy. They want to be in that circle. They'll never hang and meet these people unless it's a goddamn cocktail party for fucking and sucking and having little damn children and prostituting and shit and some drugs right there beside your martini and shit. What else come up about this nigga is so much. The spirit's telling me, Lord have mercy. I got two characters that done popped in here. A damn monkey. Nipsey, the first one, brought the monkeys in my house from Vegas, from Molly Mall house. To talk about how Molly Mall drug and beat them women ass and lock them in them goddamn room and have them on no secret plane to Dubai selling pussy and beating they motherfucker. I'm talking about beating the brakes off them. These be pretty women of different races and shit. That monkey came here with Nipsey and with that little one, a little cute monkey sitting on Nipsey's arm, just telling shit. Ever since then, man, them different monkeys, and then some of them, when I read people, they'll come in here, like the monkey from Liberia, when I read this lady, and started talking to me. It was bigger than me, the size of a goddamn man. Talking to me, I guess to them chimps. They get real big, and they stronger than a human being. I think they're one of them chimps. So that lady, that white lady owned that chimp, and she up there having tea and spiking his tea with a little liquor and damn Prozac and shit. He got mad at her. I don't know if they had a lover's quarrel, but he beat her ass in front of her friend and pulled her whole face off. And she had to get a face transplant. Man, the goddamn monkey came in here yesterday with this other man. And that man said, hey, help me. Help me. Oh, shit. I'm watching the news about her husband, Ernesto Williams, and how he been arrested. They won't let his ass out. And I think on the child pedo cases, he might not have an option to get no bond on it, but he got a bond for something else. That man said, hey, help me. Said that he was physically murdered. Lord Jesus, you know what? Again, this is a legend in the spirit. He said Cheryl Strawberry Hum will murder him with that fat bitch he go with, that ugly bitch that he go with. I'm telling you, that's an ugly Humpty Dumpty built up motherfucker right there. That motherfucker ugly, goddammit. Well, at least to me. His other woman that he messing with and got a house with and shit. I ain't gonna even sit behind Cheryl Strawberry back. She's Shannon with this. I don't know how this bitch built up. Kind of shaped like an orangutan a little bit, especially with that iron wig she be wearing on that the same color on that orangutan body around that head, face, and ass. She got that her wig the same color that orangutan hair around her damn ass. That man said I'm in Florida. One of them said they in Atlanta, a dead body, goddammit, with a dog, and somebody got a pet monkey. This monkey, they had this monkey with their hat on. Like he got a red hat on with some gold trim around the goddamn hat. It's a boy monkey. He older. He been around in the game long. He kind of remind me of Michael Jackson monkey, the Bubbles, goddammit. Real smart and know everybody business. He talking, goddammit. He played his drum like he got this strap around it waist. Okay, it's a strap on one side of his shoulder. It go crisscross to the other side of his waist and wrap around his waist to hold that drum and play. Goddamn, it's a red drum around the side with some gold metal and shit around it. The monkey got some drumstick. Man, look. How you think I feel coming up here with this bullshit, man? I didn't want to do this here. The monkey is up there beating the drum, showing me how he play the drum with some 2 drumsticks. The nigga can play too. Nigga up there playing, tapping his foot. He can get on real like in a song you play, in the music and shit you play. He like hip hop and jazz. Goddammit, you play that shit and put a beat on it. He say he like IQ. He like that gangster rap too mixed in, but they don't like to play that too much for him. You know, they don't want nobody to know. They let him do that. And probably he can dance. He like to shake his ass. All I see is a little piece of ass with that hair growed around that man ass shaking. That bitch should be bare feet with some shoes off, dancing. They come tell him to come out there. Come out here and play for everybody at the party. They give him a little liquor. Give him a shot. He like shots and he like beer, goddamn. It's a certain beer the nigga like. Play that monkey get out there at the party and start. They open the flow up for him. He have the spotlight on him. Play that goddamn drum and shit. Be up there drunk. They had that shot. Tequila. Man, look. I didn't ask for this. It's him. He told me about it. They have him in the ballroom. Oh, look at the monkey. All these rich white folks of different races and shit coming up, they tux on. And that monkey in there like Michael Jackson. He tried to slide across the floor and dance while he hitting that drum and shaking his ass at the same time. They be having it practical. He like Michael Jackson. You know, he'll pick different celebrities. Look. The monkey told me the shit. They be in that damn selling powder and popping them pills and Cheryl Strawberry. Look. Lord forgive me, man. They had like different animals at these parties and shit have been to entertain people. He like boiled peanut. Like some, he'll eat a regular peanut, but he like them country kind where they be boiled. Put them boiled peanut on it. I don't like they be a little slimy though. And put that salt and shit on there and shake it up. Say like hot pepper too. He eat them boiled peanut out that paper sack down here. You know what? He like boiled peanut, popcorn. I think I done seen this bill he likes in a gold can. It got begin with an S or some kind of shit. It's like I don't know if it's a foreign beer or a European beer or something. He like drink beer. He say he like dill pickle. He like them hot dill pickle. Goddamn it, and some popcorn. He like candy peanut too. Along with them, man, look like somebody gave him some jewelry too. He got a ring he wear on the left hand. He got an ankle bracelet on it. The monkey mentioned somebody on a goddamn ankle monitor. So one of these celebrities or some people they had him around been locked up or on an ankle monitor or something for a probation violation. But man, look, I'm not trying to get in that monkey being it, but the monkey is telling me the shit. Him and this dead man, goddamn it. The man is physically dead, but he alive. He said, help me help me. I seen him by the beach down there in Miami and in some other parts of Florida. He said he had a house down there, a real nice house. I see a palm tree in the front of the house. It's a real nice ass house. He said that Cheryl Strawberry Hub and that fat bitch shaped up, AKA, I'm going to call her Lady O for orangutan, goddamn, because now she built up. He said they tricked him and he was getting ready to tell the police that there was an undercover sting. I even see the FBI tied in this some kind of goddamn way. I wonder is Homeland Security need to get in this, so he's on their radar now, as well as the Georgia GBI and the police in several counties, goddamn it, investigating him because it's a ring here he got. Sex ring and a drug ring and a real estate fraud, mortgage fraud, loan fraud, goddamn it, stealing, extorting people, threatening to beat them up and kill them. Because see, that's what Cheryl Strawberry don't want to tell you. He was abusing her ass and whoop her ass and call her all kind of nothing ass, no good ass, lying bitch, a fake bitch. You pretend to be this way, but bitch, you really another. They've had a problem in their sex life, not even having sex, because he don't want her and he just don't have no respect for her and be lying to her, on her, and you her. Then, you know, I ain't trying to say this, but I just see a lesbian up on her. This a bulldogger. It's not no lipstick lesbian be up on the Cheryl Strawberry. It's a real, like, mannish and wear nigga shoes and shit, nigga clothes with a nigga hat on. Man, look, it's so much shit going on. And this goddamn reading this situation, this man said he buried either under his house or near the house, like on the back. All I see is some dirt and some concrete. I don't know if they buried this man in the spirit, what I'm seeing, allegedly up under some concrete or pulled some concrete around him, and it's some dirt on top of it with a yard and some flowers or some kind of land where this man said he is buried. He said, tell them I'm buried under my house or near my house. I don't know if the nigga got a basement and they did this shit, because that lady, from what I'm seeing in the spirit, is a con artist and a goddamn thief and a murderer, and to set up all kind of fake bank accounts with him, Ernesto William, and put it in dead people's name and collect check off these people that they think is still breathing and really not, forging a signature on shit, saying it's hers when it's ain't. I'm talking about so many different directions. They done went from town to town, state to state, stealing people house, stealing people money, insurance money, insurance scam. They got these insurance agents working with them, because that is the only way you can do stuff like that, because you just can't go and take no policy out on nobody no more unless it's illegal, or unless it's legal in a certain state. But I know not legal in Georgia, goddamn, or you done forged your way into their SSI check, forge your way into their bank account where your name is on there, then you sign a person's name, then them people's crippled and drugged and sent off somewhere in a psych ward or a old folks home, or they out on the street selling their ass, goddamn it, on that nurse high out they mind, or gave some bad dope where they can't tell nothing. They around here selling pussy, sucking dick, and slurring out one side of their mouth cocked over. You know, this man told me the other night he worked for the city. Sometimes he worked down there in the evening time at night downtown Atlanta. He said them prostitutes be down there getting high down there, junkies, and snorting that heroin and on that goddamn fentanyl and that powder. I don't know if they said they shooting up down there. They said that drug, I don't know what it is about that heroin. It must be some of that weed, goddamn it, because I don't want none of it, because when they shoot it up down there, they get to hollering. I said, what the fuck you mean hollering? Ow! 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 I just see him hollering across the street. What the fuck they hollering for? He said, that I get that drug be good. It get up in them and go through their ass and be pounding their pussy and make their dick hard or something. So they be down there hollering. When they shoot that shit up, I said, somebody hurting them or beating them. Somebody, no. Don't nobody be touching them. They said they heroin be good. They get to shooting it up and take that motherfucking powder. Said don't be no pill to be. I just taking that, just shooting it and then, oh! I said what? Tell me then go down there and sell some pussy. So they just say you can hear him just hollering all night. Hollering and fucking. That's what said they go down there. And I said, well, anybody doing anything to them, killing them? He said, no, it don't be a lot of them being killed, you know, but he said they just be down there all night getting high and walking the street and walking back and forth across the street so nobody bother them. And then just selling their ass and sucking dick down there. But let's say, I guess they like to get in the mood, you know, the spirit of the season, you know, so they get themselves seasoned up real good and high. See, I'm seeing a husband involved in shit like that. But special trafficking them children, because, you know, it's big money and trafficking them children. So that man come in, he said, tell them police where I'm at. Tell them. I said, God damn. I'm up here cooking, man. And that man gonna come in here hollering, and that damn monkey gonna come in here, tell me he be in Atlanta. That's a traveling monkey. I don't know if the monkey part of a traveling circus. He got to be. And they like lease them monkeys out, you know, for special event and shit. And have certain animals invent, tiger, lion, elephant and shit. He real popular though, because really the nigga like a hood monkey like. But he can get along with everybody. Everybody like him. Then he be flirting, like come up to people, you know, rub them or they dress or look up to him. He talk. It's a certain way he like to grin. I don't know if this monkey do that shit, goddamn it, or smoke too much tobacco, because he got like some brown stain on one of their front teeth. You know, they need to use some of that ultra bright and shit, and them teeth strip, them Colgate white strip on that monkey teeth. Because the monkey got a habit, goddamn. Monkey got a habit too. Like smoke, sometimes he like cigars. You know, he'll smoke them cigars. They be at them parties and hanging out them matching and shit, and rich white man cut that cigar, but shit, he know how to cut them too. You know how they are. You know, I don't know the name. You know, that little cigar cutter where they'll cut the tip off the cigar and prop it up between their finger and hold up in their mouth. The monkey know how to cut it on cigar. He know how to roll them too. He also like them Havanas, like them Cuban. They bigger than him. Hold the cigar up. They light his cigar and shit for him. You know what? Now you're giving me too much information. Now the monkey said he like geek joint. Said he really like that. So he'll smoke at them high sedity party, but he said he really like that project shit, like that gangster shit. So he like where they take them blunt, clean it out, put that weed. Look, the nigga say he like geek joints. Now you know what? You really don't have to tell me that, because that ain't none of my business. I don't even want to know that. This one time I putting that cocaine or putting that crack in there and rolling it up in there and then rolling that shit up in them blunts and smoking it. He said he like to get real geeked up. You talking about them bitches, how they talking about I be hollering too, and I be fucking bitch. Look, I didn't ask you about your sex life. Talking about he be fucking human women. Said that it's some women that like fetishes like that, and some husbands like to see that. You know what? I didn't, Lord Jesus. So it's monkey porn out here. It's animal porn out here. He said, yeah, on the underground, it be different rich men. They'll pay me to go in there to the orgies and say he go down on, you know what? I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you that. Tell me he got a gold grill and he go down on women and he know how to go down on, say he a candy liquor. The monkey said that he a candy liquor, said he sit at the human table, eat human food. So they be serving him a plate of human food and soup and shit with some damn, he said like that hard crust bread. He say like that sourdough bread. You know what? I didn't ask you for that menu and stuff. He said, I'm just telling you what go on. I be in these mansions, like rich people mansion, where you don't think this kind of thing go on with animals and babies. He said, and they buy babies, or sometimes they'll have a surrogate in the house that have babies. He said wealthy people do this in Georgia and other places. He said they'll have somebody that be done brought in from another country, a girl that's missing from Russia, Ukraine. He says a lot of babies coming from Ukraine. He said a lot of children and a lot of babies went through that war. They done stole people babies and stole people children. He said they down here in Atlanta from the Ukraine where they don't have no papers on them. They come to the United States. They don't have no birth certificate, no ID on them, and they will have private surrogates. Them women will don't nobody know where they are, have them in these houses, have them in these basements, fucking breeding babies that are unaccounted for and unidentified, that they do not take them to a hospital. They do not have a nurse and a midwife or a doctor practitioner, nurse practitioner that's like a medical doctor. Do the same thing a medical doctor can do. Come in there, deliver them, and go ahead and register with the state, register with the hospital. They are undocumented newborn babies from undocumented mothers that are hidden. He says a vampire pack. It's a vampire cult, a vampire clan from Europe, as well as stemming into Spanish countries and Africa and down in Brazil. So they bring them over here because a lot of people want white babies, blonde hair, blue eye, and women that cannot have babies. That monkey said, why he be sitting there like sipping on his minestrone, you know, like eating his minestrone soup and vegetable soup and shit. They be having their cocktail and martinis because a lot of these wealthy people in their home are secret junkies and drug addicts and alcoholics. He said they thrive on these flats. They have special refrigerators and special chefs that know how to fillet babies. Now, you know, I didn't know this was going here. But if y'all can look up anything I'm seeing in the spirit, has there been a large disappearance and trafficking of children in the Ukraine? Missing babies, missing older children and adults and teenagers. He said they are trafficked into the sex trade. He said, I'm a monkey, so they underestimate me and think I can't hear. He said, but I understand English real good. I understand human nature. He said, that's how I survive, because a lot of humans had, and say he's in this circus or something, traveling around, and humans treat him like a human and treat him like their child and have him play with their babies. And then some of them mess with that monkey and go with that monkey. So that monkey, like he say, like a gigolo. They have him for children entertainment, babysit the child. He know how to babysit children. He know how to change their diaper, pick them up when they crying and give them their ball and pet them. They done taught this monkey all that. That monkey know how to do the temperature on some milk when it's too cold, when it's just right, when it's too hot to burn the baby mouth. They had a monkey in there. So the monkey say he know all this shit that be going on. He said there's a black market for children. He said wherever it's a war-torn country, Haiti, so they love them babies in Haiti, for the people that love that melanin, that dog roasted meat. And the cells they get out of the penis and the vagina, the foreskin and the blood and the brain. He said all those are holy parts. He said it's a heavy elixir. They get real high in the spirit when they get the glands and the adrenochrome and the secretions out of the brain of little black boys. And Lord have mercy, I didn't know this was gonna go here. I ain't gonna take this video down. I ain't gonna leave this up here, goddammit, because this so they like their teeth and their gums, they take them out and extract things from the root, the rooter to the tutor. He said they don't let no piece of that human flesh with that melanin in it go wasted like. He said that when Wayne William, that was not Wayne William. There was a lab and some scientists involved in an Atlanta missing murdered children's. I can't say what else he told me on here. I'm gonna have to do another video on this and put this on my website. This way this monkey going down there, these are the type of high-ranking people. He said down there in Brazil, he said a lot of these people from these countries, the Hitler organization, the Hitler agenda, they send them into these countries like that with all these people of color. And they like to do this to them, he said, because that's the holy meat, the holy grail. And that's going to elevate them and set them free and send them into another country just to see their God, even though they very, very prejudiced. They still feel like to get to God. A lot of them have to keep that meat, keep them as slaves, keep them down to use to consume that meat. That's what this monkey is telling me. He said this man, Cheryl Strawberry husband, is tied to these types of occult organizations and occult people, and the monkey get to hang around them and stay with them. So y'all can listen to this reading and verify anything I'm saying. Y'all think I'm lying, whatever, that's fine. I don't really care. I believe what I'm seeing. I believe I'm talking to this monkey. This monkey's not dead, physically dead. The monkey's alive. He said he's one of the animals. They just showing me a whole bunch of snakes too. Some of them are small, but they long. Some of them are big python snakes. When you see these celebrities and entertainment.
Okay, Royals. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I will be dropping again the link to the video that we are listening to. This is Alexis K. Tyler. This is her channel, but this is the particular video that we are listening to. I did put Alexis, let me pin her. That's her channel, so you guys can go over and get more readings. We're going to proceed for about 15 more minutes. This, and then it has some more on it, but you guys can go over and view the full video, when you get time. So without further ado, introducing Alexis K. Tyler. Face card never declines. Let's go.
Or they spouses or girlfriends, some with these big old snakes. They already letting you know, and they letting the elite know, and people in that circle, they are part of the cult. These are the private parties we don't get invited to, and they trying to cast that spirit out. And all them snakes have different names and different purposes. He's saying there's a satanic cult and a bond and a human that has to worship that snake, bound to that snake, and that snake will bring them money and power. It'll mesmerize and seduce from the Garden of Eden. He's showing me that. He said they have a group of snakes, these reptile beings, iguanas, lizards, and they use them, and sometimes they'll sacrifice them for power around the moons. And this monkey knows so much. He opening up an almanac. He opening up the astrology book, and they look at space and do everything around space and NASA, because they have people inside of these industries and entertainment that are ruled by NASA and the Vatican that tell them what to do, what time to do it, when to do it, which group of people or child you need for a certain moon or harvest, and what that child will do. Taking the eyes out, the blue eyes out of a white child, holding them, using them to use divination and to see. Taking human eyes and even then eating the eye. The monkey know all of it, going through anatomy and physiology. He's taking me through it. I don't have time to get into it, or depends on y'all donate, support what I do. I'll come back with this. If not, I'm not putting this up here. I do it privately. Put it on my site, alexiskttyler.com, because this monkey is going into some heavy things dealing with the medical side. See, this is not where you think somebody just get somebody, drug them, and stab them and just take their organ to do a human sacrifice. This stuff is very precise, very methodical when you're doing it on a heavy occult level. With those types of practices, every organ is cataloged, has a name, a number, a vibration, and a zodiac and numerology associated with the organ and the blood and the way the blood flows up, down, left, or right. They also divine, do like people divine coffee ground and tea leaf and palms, the way your lines on your puncture, your lifeline, your death line. The body is the same way. It's a very powerful divination tool, and so are the sex organs and the way they are directed. That's what the monkey is saying and showing me. Her husband has been protected and gotten away with this for so long because these type of people protect him, and he's in this underground network where they would never tell because it benefits them to have him as a smuggler, a trafficker of different sorts, a handler to do this thing. Now someone must have got tired of him, or his time is up, and they threw him to the wolves, where he got exposed and got investigated. And you doing that to good people and taking advantage of innocent people that trusted him and looked up to him and his wife and Steve Harvey, and that industry want to be a part of it. Really honest, good, hardworking people that were naive and looked up to him because who he is. You got to pay for that too. Just come out because you did it with people that have angelic beings around them. Like the man that keep telling me he's physically dead and his soul not resting. Help me. He's around some water. He keep pointing to Florida. I see sand around him, cement and dirt, and then somebody up here in Georgia. It's some dead body. Lord Jesus. Allegedly in the spirit, it's some dead peoples. That man said, I lost everything, my home, my dream home, my family. I have nothing to leave them because of this man. Cheryl Strawberry husband, and that man can't rest. He said, my insurance policy, my money, my family history and bloodline inheritance, I have none to leave. They took it from me. So him and that fat bitch took it, that weeble wobble, but they don't fall down looking bitch right there, that wobble over and weeble like. And then monkey tell me, oh, I don't like her, she not my type. And he's saying her, and he pointing to Ernesto William. There's some dead bodies associated with him and these cases. And that lady is aggressive. If she can hem somebody up, she'll beat their ass and stab them, beat them and kill them, in the spirit. This lady's violent. She'll stalk somebody and hunt them with a fake name and a fake ID and target the house she want and the person and their name and where they work at and what they do, their personality, their temperament. How can I get at them? How can I approach them and get up on them? And then some people have pulled out, like this man right here. He said, I'm going to tell. I'm going to open up an investigation. It looked like he might have started talking to somebody in law enforcement and trying like sicking them on her husband. Certain people start anonymous because they scared of them, because they know these people are violent and they threaten to kill them and then get them by themselves if they can and rough them up. Especially her, and don't let me have to come back over here. Or don't you let me hear that you talking about me. Bug their house, track their car, track their phone. I'm talking about these people's is something else, goddammit. She be sitting there like she got a walkie-talkie and shit. They got that radio system to keep up what police do or where police at, or if it's a high crime area, the police gonna come quick. The police got some investigations over there, some foreclosures over there. Whatever area they looking in, so they'll know, well, if I do this to this person, I ain't got to worry about nobody looking for them. They ain't gonna be found. By the time they be found, I be gone, or they ain't gonna find their motherfucking ass. That's why I'm like, is this limestone and cement on top of this goddamn man, and then some dirt on top of that where you can't see this man's body? This man is trapped underground or in a basement. It's not up in an attic. It's not on a wall. This is in the goddamn ground, and he's showing me some cement around him. Then he's showing me the ocean in Florida. He said, Florida, Florida, Florida. I'm down here. They done did this to me down here. And see, this is a few years old. See, that's the thing. See, the longer they keep that man in jail, Sheriff Strawberry they need to see a tip hotline, goddammit, or they need to put more media around this thing, because these people, him and that girlfriend on the side done a lot more dirty shit that the police don't know about. And I'm not, I think his wife don't know about all of it. I don't think Shirley Strawberry know all about it, but she know about a lot of that dirty shit and that pedophile shit, that pedo ring that her husband is tied into. He like to do dirty shit. Like he been dirty since he was a child with his daddy, goddamn it. See, that kind of shit is around one of his parents. And I keep feeling the daddy. It's something about him when he was a disappointment and not like. He was a little kleptomaniac when he was about damn 6 months, goddamn it. He had that shit in it. He was a little child and a teenager cunning and goddamn scheming and like women and like to tell lies to women and man, I can't answer the phone on this goddamn, like to use them and take advantage of them, tell lies, and like to get with other men and set women's up. You know what? I don't know if he go both ways. I'm trying not to put that on a man, but goddamn, this monkey is telling me so to be in these sex parties and like to lay down with children and different adults while they in the high and all this shit go on, these fake forged paperwork on property and other things they deal with that's not even real, and lawyers help. Oh boy. All I know is this man keep calling out for help, and then he sent somebody's daughter. So I wonder if this man got some children. The man not that old. Like he might be in his 50s. Late 40s, early 50s, got mixed salt and pepper, like a little beard, or it's not a full beard, like it's around his mouth, like a goatee, real well groomed and clean, like kind of tall. He not real fat. He might be slender, like light brown skin. I don't know if he got any kind of Spanish or Caribbean background in him, and black. Cause he down there in Florida just talking, and I see the palm tree and coconut tree and all this water around him and this beach. And see, let me tell you something. If it's anybody dead involved in this that's out speaking, trying to get somebody to hear them, because I didn't know I listened to a news article. That's when the man jumped up yesterday and started talking and asking me to help him and tell them police where the fuck he at down there, because people been looking for that man and missing. Them police need to look deeper, because it's a lot of people, a lot of things they have done that these police don't know about. And it's people they don't know about. They done came across him and that woman. That woman, anything come up, somebody hurt or missing, that woman is a female killer. She's a serial killer and a serial liar and extortionist, and just lie. She'll lie for a cat, lick his ass. That's how fast she lie and talk fast and con and scheme and know how to go through them court documents and records. She's a professional, goddammit. She's a liar and ain't no truth in her. No, I didn't do that. No, I didn't bust him in his head with no canned goods or with that hammer. No, I don't know how the fuck he got down there. I really don't know him. Okay, we got you on this tape, on this doorbell ring. You coming up ringing the doorbell, so you know where you were going. Oh, I was lost. I'm looking for direction, or I might have seen him, or I don't know who he is. I don't know what happened to him. Then I kept on going. Well, we see you stayed there about 2 hours. You call that movie. You out there laughing and talking with him. I don't know him. It's like this type of bitch this is. Like you would have to catch this bitch. And even then, well, I don't. Well, so how? You know what? I think I want a lawyer. Goddamn, I ain't got shit else to say. When they keep catching her and shit, and they going to, and start questioning her and interrogating her, and then it's one lie after another. I said, fuck it. You know what? I got to say, fuck y'all. I'm a lawyer. I got shit to say, goddamn, because they catching her up. See, this is state. This is federal. This is Homeland Security. Goddamn it. This is missing and murdered motherfuckers. Goddamn, they done did this shit. And her husband got bodies. This nigga drugs people in the spirit, allegedly. Put something in their goddamn drink. Put something on their goddamn fingers. Handkerchief, that drug, like that devil dust or that devil powder. Well, people don't remember or know what the fuck they doing. You gonna go in the bank and you gonna get $100,000. I am okay. You gonna get it now. I'm gonna pick you up. And we got to be up there before 5. And you gonna go over there and talk to the them people about them mortgages and changing your will and give me your safe deposit. Okay. They don't know what the fuck they doing. They walk in there, they under hypnosis and shit because of the drug he done put on them. Shit happen so quick, or touch their hand or something, or have it. He drug. This nigga's a master of narcotic. He a narcotic peddler, goddammit. And then come up with that shit and stick folk. Don't let them be sick. You know what? Lord, forgive me. See, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to go here because that man had been hollering at me, telling me to please tell these peoples in the public yesterday and all through the night. And I'm like, man, why don't you stop? I didn't even know. He slipped in. The nigga slipped in. He eased in. I don't know how these people could see me and how they come to Atlanta, how them animals could see me and shit. And then that monkey and shit, talking about they be getting him gold bracelet and say he tell time, it's his gold. So the white man gave him a gold watch and got some, excuse me. No, he didn't. He stole that man watch because now I'm looking at it. That man initial is carved in the back of that goddamn watch. Done stole that man gold watch and be up there modeling around. The monkey is a pickpocket. They'll send that monkey in and he'll have a note in his hand or a note in, he got a little jacket he wear. Like a little jacket and it has some little pocket built onto it, some monkey pocket on there. He put his note.
If you would like to finish this live stream, you can definitely give me 1 second. I'm about to share this video with you. I want you to go over and check out Alexis K. Tyler. Check out her footwork because we will actually be live this evening. We'll be doing an exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, check those accounts because we will be taking up a donation. If you have a question or if you want to donate to the platform, my Cash App is available and Alexis K. Tyler's Cash App will be available. So on that note, it's a lot going on. I want you guys to set those notifications and we'll be back a little bit later. I definitely want you guys to come by and check out this show. We have DC Young Fly, we have Nick Cannon, we have Kel Mitchell. I don't know if you guys remember, Kel Mitchell and Nick Cannon had a story that I believe it was Nick Cannon caught in the bed in a cheerleading outfit, according to Kel's wife. And then we have Trick Daddy. And then we have the Under Control, the Bondage. And we also have the text message of Jackie O before she went out of town. This is a lot. So guys, definitely come back for the show. I'll set the show up for about 7 p.m. Central. Medical intuitive, psychic medium, Jackie O, the truth, the untold truth. And what we'll be doing on this live is Alexis K. Tyler, of course, is a psychic medium, and she communicates with the underworld. So for those of you that are not familiar and do not know about psychics communicating with the underworld, the underwater world, that can, oh my gosh, that can predict. Well, I can't really, yeah, I would call it a prediction. She called it. Her face card never declines. I want you guys to come by tonight and enjoy this show. Make sure you guys check out They Were With Me. Check out that live that we did on our channel. Very great live. And also check out Alexis K. Tyler and her footwork and how she calls it. So on that note, I want to thank you all so much for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. We'll see you here in a little bit at 5:55 Central Time. Until next time, so long. Hello and welcome Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that Cash App.